Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we are once again going to be discussing some recent Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 4 and 2026 set leaks. And as I'm sure you guys know, recently we actually had a very comprehensive list of pretty much every single Season 4 set, of course minus a few, and what minifigures actually come in those sets. Of course, let me just remind you guys, like usual, these early leaks are never 100% final. Things are very much subject to change. Things could be inaccurate with this list. But regardless, this list still has a ton of people talking. Like I said, there's still a lot to discuss surrounding this list, including where missing characters and minifigures could be, the idea that we could see 4 different ninja variations in the January 2026 wave, and again, the idea that LEGO is strategically placing minifigures in these sets to get us Ninjago fans to buy as much as possible. More on all of that later in today's video. But first, talking about the missing characters, missing minifigures, and what the missing minifigure lists could be, obviously a lot of people took note that in this list of Season 4 sets, again for the January 2026 wave, there is no Lord Ras, no Frack, and no Wildfire. And we've talked about this already. This was a rumor that was going around a while ago for this upcoming wave of Season 4 sets. Turns out, again, since this list is looking a lot more accurate and a lot more final, albeit not completely final, we can assume that those rumors were correct. Apparently there will be, again, no Lord Ras, no Frack, and no Wildfire. So does that mean they are not in Season 4? Definitely not. I think given the cliffhanger of Dragons Rising Season 3, they will probably be in Season 4. The simple answer then as to why they won't be in the January wave is that they will be in the summertime wave, more likely than not. Hopefully with all new designs for each of these 3 characters, though for Frack, like I've said in previous videos, I would not mind getting that Frack minifigure in more sets. I think that design should be in more products and not exclusive to one overpriced $100 set. But again, just because certain characters are missing from the Season 4 minifigure list, that does not mean that they won't be in Season 4 or in later Season 4 sets. But building off of that idea, it is possible that these missing characters could appear in some of these sets which do not have minifigure lists actually available just yet. We have 2 for Dragons Rising Season 4, at least in the January wave. We have set number 71851, Kai's Dragon Mech Battle Pack, and set number 71855, Ninja Dragon Ryu's Battle. It is possible that these missing characters could always appear here. However, again, just given the other rumor that we have that these characters will not be in this wave at all, what minifigures could we see in these 2 sets? Well, I actually have a few predictions here, and you will see those on your screen right now. My predictions are written in green here. Everything in red comes from the leaks. Everything in green is just my theories or speculation, so keep that in mind. But in the Kai Dragon Mech Battle Pack, I imagine we will see at least 3 minifigures, maybe even 4. More likely than not, the normal Kai will be in this actual set, along with probably the normal version of Nia. Again, the non-dragon Nia is missing from the minifigure list that we have so far. She could possibly be in the Kai's Dragon Mech Battle Pack set, or maybe in one of these spinners, since we know that one of them is Nia themed. However, again, that could always be some special variation of the ninja minifigure, since these spinner minifigures kind of always are specialized versions of the ninja. And again, I imagine at least 3 minifigures, so maybe 1 or 2 monsters, depending on what they want to include here, but that would also include, again, the missing non-dragon Nia. Moving on to set number 71855, again, in terms of my own thoughts and speculation, I imagine this set could see the normal Lloyd, since that minifigure is nowhere to be found throughout any of these other sets. It would make sense for Lloyd to be in a Ryu set, probably Eren and or Sora as well, just kind of makes sense there as well. Maybe even some monsters, you know, just to kind of sprinkle in some more villains on top there. But overall, again, that would definitely take care of the idea that normal Lloyd is nowhere to be found. And speaking of the normal variations of the ninja as opposed opposed to the dragon variations of the ninja, yeah, we could be looking at 4 different renditions of the ninja at most in the January 2026 set wave if you include all of the Ninjago legacy sets. So we could be seeing again a normal rendition of a Season 4 ninja, a Season 4 dragon ninja, so again those dragon minifigures, then normal legacy 2026 ninja, and possibly even the golden collectible minifigures too, again if those do turn out to be the ninja themselves. Again, we have 7 minifigures in total in the collectible series, very much suggested to be the 6 ninja and Master Wu. So yeah, we could totally be looking at 4 different renditions of the ninja for 2026's January wave. However, again, I'm not sure if LEGO would make 4 different versions of the ninja for one wave. That seems a little excessive, seems a little unrealistic. So some folks have been suggesting that maybe the Season 4 normal ninja could just be reissued Ghost Hunter minifigures from Season 3 Part 2. I think that would make sense, especially considering where the ninja ended off at the end of Season 3, all in their Ghost Hunter suits. Maybe these suits will be the new default suits for a while, until the ninja get their dragon variations. That would leave, again, 3 different distinct versions of the ninja instead of 4. Still a little bit excessive in my opinion, and not all that realistic, but still it's a lot more realistic than having 4 new versions of the ninja in one wave. On the other hand, there's been some speculation that the 2026 golden collectible minifigures might not be the ninja at all, and instead they could be previous masters of their respective elemental powers. Given the fact that each minifigure is not labeled as a specific ninja, but instead they go under very vague titles, like Master of Earth or Master of Lightning. Sure, they could be the ninja, but they could also be, again, characters like Jay's birth mom or Cole's mother, Lily. There are many different possibilities here, and it just kind of depends on what LEGO wants to do. In my opinion, though, the most realistic option, the normal Season 4 ninja, are probably Ghost Hunter reissues, which would not be the worst thing in the world, considering that a lot of those Ghost Hunter minifigures are exclusive to rather expensive sets. It would be awesome if LEGO made those more readily available. And finally, to wrap up this video, I would like to talk about the idea that, yeah, LEGO is once again very strategically placing these minifigures in these sets in order to get us Ninjago fans who specifically go after minifigures to buy pretty much every set. Pretty much every single one of these sets has some kind of exclusive minifigure that you can't find anywhere else, at least for the Dragons Rising Season 4 sets. Dragon Lloyd and Dragon Cole are both exclusive to the Dragon of Life set, for example. Euphrasia is exclusive to the Ninja Motorcycle Treehouse battle. With that in mind, we still, again, have 2 sets which do not have a minifigure list yet. So obviously this distribution is looking a little bit questionable right now, but it could always get a lot better once we get more answers. At least the monsters seem to be easy to collect, right? But with that being said, everyone, that's going to pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here. Like I said, just wanted to talk a little bit more about the upcoming Season 4 minifigure list and the lineup featured in the Season 4 sets, and some different possibilities for what we could see in the Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 4 January set wave. Leave all of your thoughts down below in the comments, everyone. What exactly do you guys think about all of this? And I appreciate you guys tuning in. Leave all of your thoughts down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Peace.